Sell Anything to Anyone. The Ultimate Guide to Persuasion and Closing Deals. Introduction. The power of sales. Sales is the lifeblood of business and success. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a professional, or someone looking to sharpen their communication skills, mastering the art of selling can transform your life. Selling isn't just about transactions. It's about influence, persuasion, and understanding human psychology. In this book, you'll learn the principles and strategies that top salespeople use to close deals, build relationships, and create lasting success. Every interaction in life is a form of selling. Whether you're negotiating a salary, convincing a friend to try a new restaurant, or pitching an idea to investors, you are engaging in sales. The ability to sell is the ability to communicate value effectively, and those who master it gain a significant advantage in business and in life. This book is designed to teach you not only how to sell products and services, but also how to sell ideas, concepts, and even yourself. By mastering these techniques, you will be able to navigate conversations with confidence, create more opportunities, and ultimately increase your influence. One of the biggest misconceptions about sales is that it's about manipulation or tricking people into buying things they don't need. This couldn't be further from the truth. The best salespeople don't force anyone into a decision. They guide them toward what's best for them. Ethical sales is about helping people solve problems and making their lives better. When done right, selling is not a pushy, aggressive process, but rather an exchange of value that benefits both parties. Throughout this book, you will learn how to build trust, establish credibility, and position yourself as the go-to person in your field. At its core, sales is about human psychology, understanding what drives people to make decisions, what motivates them, and what holds them back will give you the power to influence others in a meaningful way. People buy based on emotion and justify their decisions with logic. By tapping into their desires, fears, and aspirations, you can craft compelling messages that resonate on a deeper level. You will learn how to ask the right questions, listen actively, and present solutions in a way that makes buying feel like the natural next step. Another critical aspect of sales is mastering the art of persuasion. Whether you're dealing with an indecisive customer or facing objections, knowing how to navigate these challenges will make you a more effective closer. Persuasion isn't about tricking people. It's about helping them see the value in what you're offering. With the right techniques, you can handle objections with confidence, create a sense of urgency, and ultimately lead your prospects to a positive decision. This book will equip you with battle-tested persuasion strategies that work in any sales scenario. The ability to sell is more important than ever in today's fast-paced, competitive world. With the rise of online businesses, digital marketing, and social media, the way we sell has evolved dramatically. The traditional methods of cold calling and hard selling are no longer as effective as they once were. Modern sales is about relationship building, providing value up front, and positioning yourself as an authority in your industry. Whether you're selling face-to-face, over the phone, or online, the principles in this book will help you adapt to any situation and maximize your success. Ultimately, sales is not just a career skill, it's a life skill. The confidence you gain from learning how to sell will carry over into every aspect of your life. You'll become better at negotiations, networking, and even personal relationships. The ability to persuade, influence, and close deals will open doors you never thought possible. No matter your background or experience level, this book will provide you with a step-by-step guide to mastering sales and achieving your goals. Now, let's dive in and unlock the secrets to selling anything to anyone. Chapter 1. The Psychology of Selling. Understanding why people buy is the foundation of successful selling. At its core, sales is not about pushing a product or service onto someone. It's about understanding human behavior, emotions, and motivations. People don't make purchasing decisions based purely on logic. They are driven by emotions first, and then they use logic to justify their choices. This is why the most effective salespeople don't just focus on the features of a product, but on the deeper psychological triggers that compel people to take action. One of the biggest mistakes novice salespeople make is assuming that customers make rational decisions based on price and value alone. In reality, Emotions such as fear, desire, and trust play a much larger role in influencing behavior. A potential buyer is not just looking for a product, they are looking for a solution to a problem, a way to eliminate pain, or a path to achieving their aspirations. Great salespeople understand this and position their offerings as the bridge between the customer's current situation and their desired outcome. Storytelling is one of the most powerful tools in sales psychology. Humans have been wired to respond to stories for thousands of years. A well-crafted narrative helps potential buyers see themselves benefiting from the product or service. Instead of listing features and specifications, an effective salesperson tells a compelling story about how someone in a similar situation transformed their life through the purchase. This makes the sale feel more personal and relatable, helping to create an emotional connection between the customer and the product. Another fundamental aspect of sales psychology is trust. People buy from those they trust, and trust is built through authenticity, consistency, and credibility. If a customer senses even a hint of dishonesty or insincerity, they will be hesitant to make a purchase. Trust is also built through social proof. When customers see that others have had positive experiences with a product or service, they are more likely to trust that it will work for them as well. This is why testimonials, case studies, and reviews are so powerful in the sales process. They validate the claims being made and help to eliminate doubt. Additionally, the principle of reciprocity plays a significant role in persuasion. When someone receives something of value, they feel compelled to give something in return. In sales, this can be leveraged by offering potential customers free value up front, such as a useful tip, a sample product, or an insightful consultation. By doing so, the salesperson creates a sense of obligation, making the prospect more inclined to reciprocate by making a purchase. Understanding scarcity and urgency is another psychological tactic that drives buying decisions. When people believe that something is limited or in high demand, they are more likely to take immediate action. This is why phrases like limited time offer or only a few spots left are so effective in marketing. The fear of missing out, FOMO, pushes customers to act quickly rather than delaying their decision. Anchoring is yet another powerful psychological principle. This occurs when a person's perception of value is influenced by the first number they see. For example, if a customer sees a high original price before a discounted one, they perceive the discount as a great deal, even if the final price is still relatively high. This is why retailers often display an original price next to a markdown. Our brains are wired to compare, and we assign value based on that comparison. Finally, emotional intelligence plays a huge role in sales success. A great salesperson knows how to read people, adapt their approach, and tailor their messaging to resonate with different personality types. Some customers may respond well to an enthusiastic and energetic pitch, while others prefer a logical and data-driven conversation. The ability to recognize these cues and adjust accordingly is what separates top salespeople from the rest. Mastering the psychology of selling is not about manipulating people. It's about understanding them. When you truly understand what drives human behavior, you can communicate more effectively, build genuine connections, and help customers make decisions that are in their best interest. By implementing these psychological strategies, you'll be able to sell more effectively and with greater confidence, ultimately leading to long-term success in any sales environment. Chapter 2. The Art of Persuasion. Persuasion is the cornerstone of effective sales. It is the ability to influence others, shape their perceptions, and guide them toward a buying decision that benefits both parties. The most successful salespeople don't just push products. They understand human psychology and use proven persuasion techniques to create compelling narratives that make their offers irresistible. One of the most important principles of persuasion is reciprocity. People naturally feel inclined to return favors and gestures. By providing value up front, whether through free resources, insightful advice, or a genuine compliment, you create a sense of obligation in the customer. This can be as simple as offering helpful information before pitching your product, making the customer more likely to reciprocate with a purchase. Commitment and consistency play a crucial role in persuasion. Once people commit to an idea or course of action, they tend to stick with it to maintain their self-image. Smart salespeople use this to their advantage by getting small, low-risk commitments before asking for the sale. For example, encouraging a customer to sign up for a free trial or express interest in a product makes them more likely to follow through with a purchase later. By aligning their decisions with their previous commitments, customers feel a sense of consistency that reinforces their buying behavior. Social proof is another powerful persuasion tool. People tend to follow the crowd, assuming that if others are buying a product or service, it must be worth it. Testimonials, case studies, and user-generated reviews provide tangible evidence that your offer delivers results. Highlighting success stories and real-world applications of your product reassures potential buyers and eliminates doubt. This is why businesses invest heavily in influencer marketing, customer testimonials, and social validation, because people trust what others have already endorsed. Authority plays a significant role in influencing buying decisions. Customers are more likely to trust and buy from those who appear knowledgeable and credible. Positioning yourself as an expert through content, certifications, or endorsements can dramatically increase your persuasiveness. When customers see you as a reliable source of information, they are more receptive to your recommendations. This is why professionals in various industries leverage their expertise by publishing articles, speaking at events, and showcasing their credentials. Likability is a key factor in persuasion. People prefer doing business with those they know, like, and trust. Building rapport, showing genuine interest in the customer, and finding common ground are effective ways to create an emotional connection. Smiling, mirroring body language, and using the customer's name can subconsciously enhance likability. Additionally, demonstrating empathy and actively listening to their needs makes customers feel valued, increasing the likelihood of a positive sales outcome. Scarcity is a fundamental principle that creates urgency and motivates action. When something is perceived as rare or limited, people feel a stronger desire to obtain it. Limited time offers, exclusive deals, and countdown timers tap into this psychological trigger, making customers more inclined to make a purchase before they miss out. However, scarcity must be used authentically. If customers sense artificial urgency, it can backfire and damage trust. Understanding these principles of persuasion allows sales professionals to craft messages that resonate deeply with potential buyers. The key is to combine multiple persuasion techniques naturally and ethically, ensuring that the customer genuinely benefits from the transaction. By mastering the art of persuasion, you not only increase sales, but also build lasting relationships with customers who trust and appreciate your expertise. Persuasion isn't about manipulation. It's about guiding people toward decisions that align with their needs and desires. The better you become at persuading, the more success you will achieve in sales and beyond. Chapter 3. Mastering the Sales Process. Selling is not just about talking. It's about guiding a potential customer through a structured process that leads to a mutually beneficial outcome. The best salespeople understand that every interaction with a prospect is part of a journey, from the first contact to the final handshake. To master the sales process, you need to understand each stage, anticipate challenges, and adapt your approach to suit different customers and industries. The first step in the sales process is prospecting. Finding the right customers is essential because selling to the wrong audience is a waste of time and energy. Successful salespeople know how to identify potential buyers by analyzing their needs, pain points, and buying behaviors. Whether it's through cold calls, networking, referrals, or social media outreach, prospecting requires persistence, patience, and a strategic approach. It's not about reaching out to as many people as possible, but about finding qualified leads who are likely to benefit from your product or service. Once you have a list of potential customers, the next step is making contact. The first impression is crucial, as it sets the tone for the entire sales process. A great salesperson knows how to open a conversation in a way that grabs attention, establishes credibility, and sparks interest. Whether through a phone call, an email, or a face-to-face meeting, the goal is to engage the prospect and make them curious about what you have to offer. Personalization is key. People don't respond well to generic sales pitches. Instead, show them that you understand their unique challenges and have a solution tailored to their needs. The next phase is the discovery process, where you learn more about the prospect's needs, goals, and pain points. This stage requires active listening and strategic questioning. Too many salespeople fall into the trap of talking too much about their product or service without fully understanding what the customer actually wants. Instead of pushing a one-size-fits-all solution, focus on uncovering the specific problems they are facing. Ask open-ended questions that encourage them to share their thoughts, and pay close attention to their responses. By truly understanding their needs, you can position your offering as the perfect solution. Once you have a deep understanding of the customer's challenges, it's time to present your solution. A compelling sales presentation isn't just about listing product features. It's about demonstrating value. The key is to show the prospect how your product or service solves their specific problems. Use storytelling, case studies, and real-world examples to illustrate the benefits. Paint a picture of how their life or business will improve once they use your solution. Keep the presentation engaging, interactive, and customized to their needs. Avoid overwhelming them with too much information. Instead, focus on the most relevant aspects that align with their goals. Objections are a natural part of the sales process, and handling them effectively is a crucial skill. Many prospects will have concerns about price, competition, or suitability. Instead of seeing objections as roadblocks, view them as opportunities to clarify, reassure, and further demonstrate value. The best way to handle objections is to acknowledge them, validate the prospect's concerns, and provide solutions. Use techniques like the feel, felt, found method, where you empathize with their concern, share how others have felt the same way, and explain how they ultimately found value in your offering. Always remain calm, confident, and solution-oriented. Once objections are addressed, the next step is closing the deal. Closing is where many salespeople hesitate, but it's essential to confidently ask for the sale. There are many effective closing techniques, such as the assumptive close, acting as if the deal is already agreed upon, the urgency close, creating a time-sensitive offer, or the summary close, recapping the key benefits before asking for the commitment. The key to a successful close is to read the prospect signals and use the right approach at the right moment. If the prospect is hesitant, reinforce the value and benefits. If they are ready, guide them smoothly through the final steps of the transaction. Following up after the sale is just as important as the initial process. Many sales are lost because the salesperson fails to stay in touch. A well-timed follow-up can turn a hesitant prospect into a loyal customer. Whether it's a thank you email, a phone call to check in, or providing additional resources, following up shows that you care about their success beyond just making a sale. Building long-term relationships leads to repeat business, referrals, and a strong reputation. Mastering the sales process is about more than just closing deals. It's about creating value, building trust, and establishing lasting relationships. The best salespeople understand that selling is not about manipulation or pressure, but about solving problems and helping customers achieve their goals. By refining each stage of the sales process, continuously learning and adapting to different situations, you can become a true master of sales and achieve extraordinary results. Chapter 4. Building Rapport and Trust. People buy from those they trust. In sales, building rapport and establishing a genuine connection with potential customers is just as important as presenting a great product or service. Without trust, even the best sales pitch will fall flat. Customers want to feel understood, valued, and confident that they are making the right decision. This chapter explores the key strategies to quickly build rapport, create trust, and establish strong relationships that lead to successful sales. The first step in building rapport is to focus on genuine connection rather than making a quick sale. Too many salespeople jump into pitching their product without taking the time to understand the person in front of them. Customers can sense when someone is only interested in making a sale rather than genuinely helping them. The best salespeople take the time to engage in meaningful conversations, ask thoughtful questions, and show authentic interest in their clients' needs. Building trust starts with listening, not talking. Active listening is a powerful tool that allows you to pick up on subtle cues, uncover a customer's true pain points, and demonstrate that you genuinely care about their concerns. One of the most effective ways to build rapport is through mirroring and matching. This psychological technique involves subtly copying the body language, tone of voice, and speaking patterns of the person you're communicating with. People naturally feel more comfortable around those who are similar to them. So by mirroring their energy and communication style, you create an instant sense of familiarity and trust. However, it's important to do this naturally and not in an exaggerated or obvious way, as it can come across as manipulative if overdone. Another key component of trust building is finding common ground. People are naturally drawn to those with whom they share interests, experiences, or values. A great salesperson takes the time to discover shared connections, whether it's a mutual acquaintance, a similar background, or even a shared hobby. These small personal connections help bridge the gap between salesperson and customer, turning the conversation from a transactional interaction into a meaningful relationship. When a customer feels like they are talking to a friend rather than a salesperson, they are much more likely to be open and receptive. Empathy is at the core of building trust. The ability to put yourself in your customer's shoes and truly understand their concerns, frustrations, and desires makes a massive difference in sales. Too often, salespeople focus only on the features of their product instead of how it will impact the customer's life. Shifting the conversation from "here's what my product does" to "here's how my product will help you" makes all the difference. When customers feel that you genuinely understand their needs and care about their outcomes, they are far more likely to trust you and buy from you. Transparency is another crucial factor in earning trust. Customers appreciate honesty, and nothing destroys credibility faster than making exaggerated claims or withholding important information. A great salesperson is upfront about the pros and cons of their product and isn't afraid to admit if something may not be the right fit for the customer. In fact, being willing to turn away a sale if the product isn't the best solution for the customer builds long-term trust and credibility. Customers remember honesty, and even if they don't buy today, they are more likely to return in the future or refer others to you. The way you handle objections also plays a significant role in trust building. Instead of viewing objections as obstacles, see them as opportunities to further strengthen the relationship. When a customer raises a concern, resist the urge to immediately counter it with a rehearsed response. Instead, acknowledge their concern, validate their feelings, and show that you understand where they are coming from. A technique known as the feel, felt, found method can be extremely effective here. I understand how you feel. Many of my clients have felt the same way. But what they found was that once they tried this solution, it actually solved their problem. This approach demonstrates empathy while also providing reassurance. Following through on promises is another fundamental aspect of trust building. If you tell a customer you will send them additional information or follow up with a proposal, do it exactly when you say you will. Reliability and consistency are key traits of successful salespeople. When customers see that you keep your word and follow through on commitments, they feel confident in doing business with you. Confidence plays a major role in trust building as well. People are naturally drawn to those who exude confidence and certainty in what they are selling. If you hesitate, seem unsure, or lack conviction, customers will pick up on it and become doubtful themselves. However, confidence must be paired with humility. Arrogance can be a turnoff, but genuine self-assurance combined with a willingness to listen and learn makes you more persuasive and credible. In the digital age, trust building extends beyond in-person interactions. Social proof, such as testimonials, online reviews, and case studies, plays a huge role in establishing credibility. Potential customers often research a business before making a purchase, so ensuring that your online presence reflects trustworthiness and positive experiences is essential. Encouraging happy clients to leave reviews and share their success stories builds credibility and makes future prospects more likely to trust you before even speaking with you. Ultimately, building rapport and trust is about putting the customer first. The most successful salespeople understand that sales isn't about pushing a product. It's about solving problems, providing value, and building long-term relationships. By focusing on genuine connection, active listening, empathy, and transparency, you can earn the trust of your customers and create loyal, repeat buyers. When people trust you, they will not only buy from you, but also refer others to you, creating a ripple effect of success. Mastering the art of trust building in sales will not only help you close more deals, but also establish a reputation that sets you apart in any industry. Chapter 5. The Online Sales Revolution. In today's world, the way we sell has drastically changed. The digital landscape has opened up a whole new world of opportunities, allowing salespeople to reach global markets and connect with potential buyers in ways that weren't possible a decade ago. The power of the internet and social media has transformed sales from in-person meetings and phone calls to clicks, messages, and video chats. In this chapter, we'll explore how to effectively sell in the online space, leveraging the tools and platforms that are now at your disposal. To begin, it's essential to understand that the fundamentals of sales remain the same whether you're in person or online. You still need to build trust, understand your customers' needs, and offer a solution to their problems. However, the digital age has introduced new strategies, tools, and techniques that can help you make more sales with less effort. The first thing to keep in mind is that selling online is about creating a personal experience for your customer, even if you're not meeting them face-to-face. When you sell online, you need to develop a relationship with a potential buyer, just as you would in any traditional sales setting. The only difference is that your relationship building will happen through emails, social media, live chats, and virtual calls. One of the most powerful tools at your disposal is social media. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter aren't just places to share pictures and updates. They are also powerful sales tools. Social media allows you to create an authentic connection with your audience, showcase your expertise, and build trust over time. It's a platform where your potential customers can get to know you, your brand, and the value you provide before making a purchasing decision. But how do you use social media effectively for sales? First, you need to position yourself as an expert in your field. Whether you're selling a product, a service, or an idea, you need to share valuable content that addresses the pain points of your target audience. This could be in the form of educational posts, videos, infographics, or even live Q&A sessions. By providing free value up front, you start to build a relationship with your audience and demonstrate that you understand their needs. Over time, this positions you as someone they trust and, eventually, someone they'll want to do business with. Another key strategy in online selling is personalization. Customers today expect personalized experiences, and they are far more likely to buy from a company that speaks directly to their needs. Whether you're using email marketing, social media, or any other platform, make sure that your communications are tailored to the individual. For example, if you're sending an email, use the customer's name and reference specific details about their interests or past purchases. If you're engaging on social media, respond to comments and messages in a personal way that shows you're paying attention to what they have to say. This level of personalization builds trust and shows that you care about the individual customer, not just their wallet. In addition to personalization, automation can play a powerful role in online sales. Automation tools allow you to send targeted messages, follow up with leads, and nurture your relationships with customers, all while freeing up your time to focus on other aspects of your business. For example, you can set up automated email sequences that deliver valuable content to new subscribers, or you can create a series of follow-up emails to nurture a lead who has shown interest but hasn't yet made a purchase. Automation allows you to stay top of mind with your prospects and customers, keeping the conversation going even when you're not actively engaged. While automation is useful, nothing beats the power of human connection. That's where video calls and live chats come in. If you want to close more sales online, one of the most effective ways to do so is through video. Video allows you to showcase your personality, build rapport with your audience, and answer questions in real time. It's also an excellent way to demonstrate your product or service in a way that feels personal and authentic. Whether it's through a Zoom meeting, a Facebook Live, or a YouTube tutorial, video is a great way to connect with your audience on a deeper level. When selling online, it's also important to focus on providing an exceptional customer experience. Customers today have high expectations when it comes to the buying process, and they will quickly move on if they encounter any roadblocks. Whether it's a slow website, a confusing checkout process, or a lack of customer support, any friction in the buying process can cost you a sale. That's why it's crucial to streamline your online sales process as much as possible. Make sure your website is easy to navigate, your checkout process is smooth, and your customer service is responsive and helpful. The smoother the process, the more likely it is that your customers will make a purchase and return for future business. Another critical element of online selling is the use of online reviews and testimonials. In the digital world, word of mouth is more powerful than ever. Potential buyers often rely on reviews and testimonials to guide their purchasing decisions, so it's essential to make sure you're collecting and showcasing positive feedback from your customers. You can ask satisfied clients to leave reviews on your website, social media, or third-party review sites, and you can also highlight testimonials in your marketing materials. Positive reviews act as social proof, showing potential customers that others have had a positive experience with your product or service, which can encourage them to make a purchase. Selling online also requires an understanding of digital marketing. While social media is a great tool for connecting with potential customers, paid advertising is an effective way to scale your efforts. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Google offer highly targeted advertising options that allow you to reach your ideal customers with precision. By running paid ads, you can expand your reach, drive traffic to your website, and convert leads into paying customers. However, it's important to ensure that your ads are compelling, well-targeted, and aligned with your overall sales strategy. Finally, to truly succeed in online sales, you need to be data-driven. The digital world provides an abundance of data that can help you track your progress, measure your efforts, and adjust your strategy. By analyzing metrics, such as website traffic, email open rates, conversion rates, and social media engagement, you can determine what's working and what's not. Use this data to optimize your sales process, refine your messaging, and make more informed decisions moving forward. The online sales revolution has opened up endless opportunities for entrepreneurs, salespeople, and businesses of all sizes. By leveraging the power of social media, automation, personalization, video, and digital marketing, you can sell more effectively and reach a global audience. However, at the core of online selling is the same principle that has always applied to sales: building trust, understanding your customers' needs, and offering them a solution. If you can master these techniques, the digital space can be an incredibly powerful tool in your sales arsenal, enabling you to sell anything to anyone, anywhere in the world. Chapter 6. The Art of Negotiation. Negotiation is often seen as a skill reserved for seasoned salespeople or high-stakes business deals, but in reality, negotiation is a part of everyday life. Whether you're closing a business deal, negotiating a salary, or simply trying to get the best deal on a product, negotiation is an essential skill that can be learned and mastered by anyone. Mastering negotiation is key to becoming a successful salesperson, and understanding its core principles can drastically change how you approach deals in every aspect of your life. At its heart, negotiation is about finding a mutually beneficial outcome. It's about creating a situation where both parties feel like they've won, even if the terms of the deal aren't identical. The ultimate goal is to come to an agreement that leaves everyone satisfied while preserving relationships and fostering trust. Great negotiators don't see the process as a battle. Instead, they view it as an opportunity to work together to find a solution that meets the needs of both sides. A successful negotiation begins with preparation. Before you even step into a meeting or engage with a potential client, you need to know as much as possible about their needs, desires, pain points, and what they bring to the table. The more you know, the better you can tailor your pitch, adjust your offers, and propose solutions that speak directly to their situation. This level of preparation also gives you confidence. When you're confident, your body language, tone, and overall presence will convey that to the other party, making them more likely to trust you and engage in the negotiation process in a positive way. While preparation is crucial, negotiation is not simply about gathering information and walking in with a set agenda. It's also about listening, really listening to the other party. Most people focus so much on what they want to say that they miss the key details in what the other person is communicating. When you actively listen, you show that you value the other person's perspective. This creates rapport, which is essential for a successful negotiation. By genuinely listening, you'll be able to uncover hidden needs or concerns that weren't initially obvious. This insight allows you to craft a solution that's even more appealing to the other party, ultimately helping you secure a deal that might otherwise have slipped through the cracks. One of the most powerful techniques in negotiation is to focus on interests rather than positions. In many negotiations, each party comes in with a fixed position, such as a set price or a specific term. However, positions often create conflict because they're rigid, and they don't leave room for flexibility or creativity. Instead of focusing on what you and the other party want in terms of positions, focus on the underlying interests. Ask questions like, what is the real reason you need this? Or what will this solution help you achieve? By understanding the deeper interests of the other party, you can uncover creative ways to meet their needs while still protecting your interests. Patience plays a significant role in negotiation as well. Negotiations often involve a series of offers and counteroffers, and if you're too quick to accept the first offer or rush to a deal, you may miss an opportunity to get a better outcome. Great negotiators know when to pause, take a step back, and reflect on the terms being presented. Sometimes, the best move is to wait before responding, allowing the other party to feel the pressure and make additional concessions. Patience also signals confidence. When you're not desperate to seal the deal immediately, it shows that you're willing to walk away if the terms aren't right, which often makes the other party more inclined to offer better terms. In any negotiation, you must be willing to walk away if the deal doesn't meet your minimum acceptable terms. This is known as your best alternative to a negotiated agreement, BATNA. Your BATNA is your fallback plan, the best option you have if the negotiation falls through. Knowing your BATNA gives you leverage. If the terms being offered are less favorable than your alternative, you're in a strong position to walk away. This is why it's so important to know your worth, understand your options, and be prepared to walk away from a deal that doesn't align with your goals. Too many people get emotionally attached to the outcome of a negotiation, which can cloud their judgment and lead to poor decisions. Staying objective and knowing when to walk away is a sign of a strong negotiator. One of the most effective negotiation strategies is to anchor the conversation with your terms. When you present your initial offer, do so in a way that sets the stage for the rest of the negotiation. Make sure your offer is favorable to you, but still reasonable enough to be considered by the other party. This anchor establishes a reference point for the rest of the conversation. Once the anchor is set, the other party will likely base their counteroffer around it, which means they'll be influenced by your initial proposal. Anchoring works because it frames the conversation and makes the other side more likely to adjust to your terms. Another critical skill in negotiation is mastering the art of silence. Silence is an incredibly powerful tool that many people fail to use effectively. After making an offer or presenting your terms, remain silent and let the other party speak. This often leads to them filling the silence with additional concessions or revealing more information. Silence can make people uncomfortable, and in that discomfort, they may make offers that are more favorable to you. Silence also conveys confidence. When you can sit quietly and wait for the other party to respond, it sends a message that you are in control and are comfortable with the terms you've proposed. Finally, successful negotiation is about building long-term relationships. While closing a deal is important, it's just as crucial to ensure that both parties feel good about the outcome. Even if you win a negotiation, you don't want to leave the other person feeling resentful or dissatisfied. The best negotiators focus on creating win-win situations where both parties feel respected and valued. Building these relationships opens the door to future deals, referrals, and ongoing business opportunities. A positive negotiation experience leaves a lasting impression, making it easier to work together again down the line. Negotiation is a powerful tool for any salesperson, and mastering it can make the difference between a deal that's just good and one that's truly great. It's a skill that can be applied to any situation, whether you're negotiating with a client, a supplier, or even in your personal life. The key to successful negotiation lies in preparation, active listening, flexibility, patience, and the ability to walk away when necessary. By honing these skills and practicing them regularly, you can become a more effective negotiator and ultimately close more deals, leading to greater success in your sales career. Chapter 7. Sales in Everyday Life. Sales isn't just a career, it's a skill that influences everything we do. Whether you're pitching an idea at work, negotiating a salary, or persuading your friends to join you for dinner, you're constantly selling. The core principles of sales apply far beyond the office or the retail floor. Understanding this can revolutionize how you approach all aspects of your personal and professional life. In fact, the ability to sell, persuade, influence, and close can be the key to unlocking success in ways you might not have considered. One of the most powerful aspects of sales is its ability to transform ordinary situations into opportunities. When you understand the art of selling, you realize that it's not just about exchanging money for goods. It's about persuasion, convincing someone of the value in what you're offering, whether it's a product, service, idea, or even relationship. This is why the most successful people are often the best communicators. They know how to listen, how to empathize, and how to articulate their message in a way that resonates with others. Take a job interview, for example. On the surface, an interview might seem like a process where your qualifications are scrutinized, but at its core, it's a sales transaction. The interviewer is selling the company and the role to you, while you're selling your skills, experiences, and potential to the company. The key to success in this situation is not just having the right qualifications, but being able to present yourself as the perfect fit for the job. You're not just answering questions. You're weaving a narrative of how you will add value to the company. This is sales in its purest form, identifying a need and showing that you are the solution. In relationships, the principles of selling are equally important. Whether you're navigating friendships, romantic relationships, or family dynamics, the ability to understand another person's needs, wants, and desires, and align them with your own, can strengthen bonds and build mutual respect. Relationships, like sales, are built on trust and clear communication. When you understand how to sell your ideas without being overbearing, how to meet the needs of others while still advocating for your own, you create deeper and more fulfilling connections. For example, in a relationship, you may want to convince a partner to join you on a trip or attend an event. The key isn't just to insist on your way, but to communicate the value and benefits in a way that makes them excited to say yes. You're selling them an experience, an opportunity, and a shared moment of joy. Networking, too, is a form of selling. At its core, networking is about building relationships and creating opportunities for collaboration. Each conversation is a mini-sale. You're selling yourself, your expertise, and the value you bring to the table. It's less about talking about yourself and more about listening, understanding the other person's needs, and offering solutions. By doing so, you position yourself as someone who not only understands the industry or situation, but is also genuinely invested in helping others succeed. The key to successful networking lies in not seeing it as a transaction, but rather as an opportunity to provide value and build long-term trust. When you approach networking with the mindset of offering rather than selling, you naturally attract people who want to work with you and refer others to you. Even in everyday social settings, you're constantly selling ideas. Whether you're convincing a group of friends to try a new restaurant or persuading family members to adopt a new tradition, you're using the same fundamental skills of selling, understanding the desires of others, aligning your message to those desires, and presenting it in a compelling way. The better you become at selling, the more influence you have in social situations, allowing you to bring people together, foster cooperation, and create positive, collaborative environments. When you're skilled at presenting ideas in a way that makes them feel like a natural fit for others, you're not just winning arguments, you're building influence. Sales in everyday life also involves managing expectations and communicating clearly. It's about making sure that what you're offering meets the needs of the other person. It's not enough to just sell, whether it's a product, service, or idea, if it doesn't actually provide the solution they're looking for. In personal and professional relationships alike, credibility is everything. If people perceive you as being manipulative or insincere, they'll shut you out, and your ability to influence will diminish. This is why integrity is at the heart of sales. If you promise something, follow through. If you offer a solution, make sure it delivers. Building a reputation for being trustworthy and reliable is your greatest asset, not just in sales, but in all aspects of life. Think about your day-to-day conversations, both personal and professional. Every time you interact with someone, you're subtly selling them on your perspective, your values, and your vision. Whether it's at work, with your family, or in casual settings, you're constantly influencing the decisions and opinions of others. The best salespeople understand this dynamic, using it not to manipulate, but to inspire action, foster trust, and build strong connections. Mastering the art of selling in everyday life requires a shift in how you view every interaction. It's no longer about seeing people as mere customers or colleagues. It's about recognizing that every conversation is an opportunity to create value, build rapport, and make a meaningful connection. When you approach life with this mindset, you stop seeing sales as a tactic and start seeing it as an essential life skill that can be applied in every situation. At its core, selling is about serving others and creating solutions. The most successful people don't just sell products, they sell themselves, their ideas, and their vision. They understand that influence is rooted in empathy, understanding, and the ability to communicate value. This makes sales an indispensable skill, not only in business, but in navigating life itself. When you master the art of selling, you gain the ability to shape your reality, create opportunities, and build stronger, more rewarding relationships. In the end, sales isn't something that happens only at the office or in a business deal. It's a powerful tool that, when used with integrity and empathy, can enhance every interaction and bring you closer to the life you envision. By applying the principles of sales in everyday life, you'll find that you're not just closing deals, you're building a network of trust, creating value, and influencing the world around you in profound ways. Chapter 8. Sales in Everyday Life. Sales is a skill that extends far beyond boardrooms or commission-based jobs. It is a skill that, when mastered, can transform every aspect of your life. Whether you realize it or not, you're always selling. You're selling yourself when you meet new people, selling ideas when you talk about your vision, and even selling your worth in a job interview. The ability to sell effectively is the key to success in many areas: relationships, career, personal development, and more. It's about influencing outcomes, persuading others, and getting people to believe in what you bring to the table. In your personal life, mastering sales can open doors to opportunities you didn't even realize were there. It allows you to communicate your needs, desires, and boundaries more effectively, making you a more powerful, persuasive individual in all situations. In relationships, whether personal or professional, you're constantly negotiating expectations, desires, and compromises. If you can learn to sell your ideas, you can create stronger, healthier connections. In job interviews, sales skills are often the deciding factor between getting the job or being passed over. It's not just about your qualifications. It's about how you present those qualifications. It's about articulating why you're the best candidate, why you're passionate about the role, and how you can add value to the company. The interview is your opportunity to close the deal, to persuade them that you're the solution to their problem, and that they'd be making a mistake by not hiring you. But selling isn't just about closing deals with businesses or potential employers. It's about making an impression wherever you go. It's about finding ways to influence people in your everyday interactions, whether you're convincing someone to try a new product, persuading a friend to join you on a new project, or even negotiating a better deal on a purchase. When you have the ability to sell, you can create the outcomes you want, regardless of the situation. One of the most underrated aspects of sales is the ability to sell ideas. Think about it. Every time you try to convince someone to join you in a new venture or support your project, you're selling them on your idea. To be successful in life, you need to get people to buy into your vision. The best salespeople understand this. They know that, before you can sell anything else, you need to sell the idea of what you're offering. And the most important factor in selling an idea is the ability to communicate it clearly, confidently, and compellingly. Selling your ideas requires you to build credibility and trust. Whether you're presenting a business proposal or asking a friend for support, you need to make sure your audience feels confident in your ability to deliver. You need to demonstrate that your ideas are not only worth their time and attention, but that you have the capability to execute them successfully. This is where your reputation plays a huge role. When you've proven that you can deliver in the past, people are more likely to buy into your future endeavors. The best salespeople don't just sell. They create lasting relationships built on trust, reliability, and a track record of success. Selling is also about perception. The way you perceive yourself and how others perceive you directly affects how successful you'll be in persuading and influencing them. If you view yourself as a confident, competent person, others will be more likely to see you that way too. This is why personal development is such a key component of success in sales. Your self-image, your confidence, and your ability to communicate effectively are the foundation upon which all sales are built. The more you work on improving these aspects of yourself, the more persuasive you will become. The ability to sell is also crucial when it comes to negotiating. Whether it's in a business transaction, salary discussion, or simple bargaining at a store, negotiation is about finding common ground. It's about using your sales skills to influence the other party, while ensuring you're getting what you want out of the deal. A good negotiator doesn't simply push for their own gain. They work to create a solution that benefits both parties. They understand the dynamics of give and take, and how to craft a deal that feels fair to everyone involved. And most importantly, they approach negotiations with the mindset of building a relationship, not just closing a deal. One of the most powerful things about sales is that it's universally applicable. It's a skill you can use in virtually every interaction you have. In your career, it can help you land clients, raise funds, or negotiate better contracts. In your personal life, it can help you connect with others, persuade family members, or even navigate difficult conversations with friends. Sales doesn't just help you get what you want. It helps you create better outcomes for the people around you, too. When you can sell ideas, products, or solutions, you create value for others, which is one of the most rewarding aspects of the process. Mastering sales in everyday life also requires resilience. Not every pitch will land, not every idea will be embraced, and not every person will be persuaded. But the key to success in sales is persistence. The most successful salespeople don't take rejection personally. They learn from it and refine their approach. They understand that selling is a numbers game, and the more you put yourself out there, the more likely you are to succeed. This mindset is just as important in everyday life. It's not about getting every person to say yes. It's about learning and improving with every conversation, refining your ability to influence, and continuing to put yourself out there. In the end, selling is about more than just closing deals. It's about creating better relationships, finding win-win solutions, and influencing the outcomes of your life. The more you master the art of selling, the more you'll realize just how much power you have to shape your future. The ability to sell anything to anyone is the ultimate skill to unlock opportunities, enhance your life, and reach your goals. By honing this skill, you're not just improving your career, you're enhancing your personal life, your relationships, and your overall success. Selling is not just about the transaction. It's about making things happen. And when you master this, the possibilities are endless. Chapter 9. The Habits of High-Performing Salespeople. The difference between average salespeople and high-performing ones often comes down to the habits they cultivate daily. While many can follow a script or memorize a pitch, the best salespeople understand that success isn't just about what they do in the moment. They know that consistent action, personal development, and mindset play a massive role in their achievements. These high performers don't just sell. They live and breathe the principles of sales, integrating them into every aspect of their day-to-day lives. At the core of their success is a relentless drive for improvement. They know that the marketplace is constantly evolving, and to remain at the top of their game, they must continuously adapt, learn, and grow. One of the first habits of high performers is their commitment to self-education. They read books, attend seminars, listen to podcasts, and seek mentors who can help them sharpen their skills. They understand that the world of sales is dynamic, and the more they know, the more value they can provide to their prospects. A crucial aspect of self-education is not just learning about the product they sell, but understanding their customers deeply. High-performing salespeople make it a point to research and understand the pain points, desires, and behaviors of their target market. They don't just offer a product. They provide a tailored solution that speaks directly to their customers' unique needs. To them, each interaction is an opportunity to learn more, not only about their prospects, but about the ever-changing landscape in which they operate. Another habit that distinguishes top salespeople is their ability to set and track goals with precision. The best in the business set clear, measurable, and realistic goals, both long-term and short-term, and then break them down into actionable steps. They know that without a clear vision and specific milestones, their efforts will be scattered and less effective. By setting goals, high performers stay focused and motivated, constantly reviewing their progress and adjusting their strategies as needed. They understand that consistency is key, and that reaching a big goal is the result of consistently hitting smaller ones along the way. Equally important to their goal setting is their ability to maintain discipline and structure in their day-to-day activities. High-performing salespeople don't leave their success to chance. They design their days to maximize productivity. They block out time for prospecting, follow-ups, networking, and self-development, ensuring that they are always moving forward. They don't wait for opportunities to come to them. They create their own. This proactive approach is what enables them to stay ahead of the competition and continuously outperform their peers. A significant part of high performers' daily routines is their ability to manage rejection. Rejection is an inevitable part of sales, but top salespeople know that it's not personal. Rather than allowing rejection to discourage them, they use it as an opportunity to refine their approach and improve. They see every no as a stepping stone toward a yes. This mental resilience is crucial because it allows them to bounce back quickly from setbacks and maintain the momentum needed to succeed. Their resilience extends to their attitude as well. High-performing salespeople maintain a positive, growth-oriented mindset. They are optimistic, driven, and persistent, believing wholeheartedly in their ability to achieve their goals. This positivity is contagious, and it plays a significant role in building rapport with prospects. When people see that you are enthusiastic about your product or service, they are more likely to trust you and be excited about what you're offering. This mindset, paired with consistent action, creates a powerful cycle that propels them toward success. Another defining characteristic of the best salespeople is their commitment to providing value at every stage of the sales process. High performers don't simply close deals, they build relationships. They focus on long-term success rather than short-term gains, ensuring that their customers feel heard, valued, and supported throughout the process. By consistently delivering value, they foster loyalty and trust, which leads to repeat business and referrals. They are always looking for ways to help their customers achieve their goals, knowing that if they provide value, the sale will naturally follow. They also recognize the power of gratitude in their work. Top salespeople take time each day to appreciate the opportunities they have, the progress they've made, and the customers who trust them. This practice of gratitude not only boosts their mindset, but also reinforces their relationships with clients. When a customer feels appreciated, they are more likely to do business with you again and refer others to you. High performers don't take success for granted. They understand that every sale is a privilege and an opportunity to make a positive impact. Lastly, one of the most critical habits that high-performing salespeople adopt is a relentless focus on personal accountability. They don't blame the market, the competition, or their prospects when things don't go as planned. Instead, they take full responsibility for their results. This accountability drives them to keep pushing forward, continually improving, and never settling for mediocrity. They know that in sales, their success is entirely in their hands, and they are committed to doing whatever it takes to succeed. In conclusion, the habits of high-performing salespeople are not just about mastering techniques. They are about developing a mindset and lifestyle that fosters continual growth, resilience, and success. By committing to self-education, goal-setting, discipline, rejection management, maintaining a positive mindset, providing value, practicing gratitude, and holding themselves accountable, top salespeople consistently outperform their peers. These habits are the foundation upon which their success is built, and anyone looking to excel in sales would do well to incorporate them into their own daily routine. Success in sales is not just about knowing the right words or having the right pitch. It's about adopting the right habits and mindset that allow you to thrive in any situation. Chapter 10. Selling is the key to unlimited success. As we reach the end of this journey, it's time to reflect on the power that mastering sales can have on your life. Selling is more than just a skill. It's a mindset, a way of thinking, and a path to unlimited success. Whether you are selling a product, an idea, or yourself, the ability to persuade and close deals is one of the most valuable skills you can possess. But beyond just making sales, it's about transforming your entire approach to life. It's about unlocking the door to limitless possibilities and freedom. Selling isn't confined to a specific career or business. It's something you do every single day. Whether you realize it or not, you're always in sales. From convincing a friend to see a movie you want to watch, to negotiating a higher salary at work, to pitching your next big idea to a potential investor, you are selling. And the better you get at it, the more success and opportunities you'll attract. This chapter is about understanding that selling is the key to personal growth, wealth, and unlimited potential. It's about how the skills and principles you've learned here extend far beyond just making transactions. When you master the art of persuasion, influence, and negotiation, you're not just creating business success, you're shaping the life you want. One of the most powerful things about sales is its ability to open doors. The ability to sell gives you the power to change your circumstances. If you're not satisfied with your job, your income, or your life situation, sales can be the lever that shifts everything. By learning how to sell yourself, your ideas, and your products, you can take control of your financial future. You can build a business that provides the freedom and security you desire, or you can negotiate your way into a job, promotion, or opportunity that aligns with your dreams. But sales isn't just about closing deals. It's about building relationships. When you learn to sell effectively, you learn to listen, empathize, and understand the needs of others. You learn to communicate in ways that inspire trust and confidence. These skills can be applied in every area of life, whether you're negotiating with a partner, persuading a team, or simply trying to convince someone to see things from your perspective. The ability to influence and connect with others is one of the greatest assets you can have, and it will serve you for the rest of your life. The most successful salespeople don't just sell products, they sell visions, dreams, and possibilities. They sell the future. When you're able to paint a picture of what someone's life could be like with your product or service, or how their problems will disappear with your solution, you become much more than just a salesperson. You become a guide, a helper, a trusted partner. You're no longer just exchanging goods for money. You're creating lasting change in the lives of your clients and customers. Mastering sales also empowers you to think bigger and more strategically. It encourages you to step out of your comfort zone and take risks. When you believe in the value of what you're offering, it becomes easier to take bold action and ask for what you're worth. It teaches you resilience because in sales, you will face rejection. But every no is simply a stepping stone toward your next yes. Rejection isn't personal, it's part of the process, and learning to bounce back from setbacks is crucial for long-term success. As you continue your journey in sales, always remember that it's not about manipulation or pressure. The best salespeople are those who genuinely believe in the value they're providing and who approach every interaction with integrity and empathy. People can sense when you're trying to sell them something for your own gain, but they can also feel when you truly care about their needs and well-being. Your job is to solve problems, not push products, and when you do that, you'll find success flowing naturally. By now, you've learned the importance of rapport building, how to use psychology to persuade, and the strategies to close any deal. But the most important lesson is that the art of selling is always evolving. As you grow and adapt, so too will the landscape of sales. New technologies, new platforms, and new methods of communication will continue to change the game, but the core principles of sales will always remain the same. Understanding human behavior, building trust, and delivering value are timeless skills that will serve you no matter where you go or what you sell. At the heart of selling is the understanding that you're not just exchanging something for money. You're creating value. The most successful salespeople are those who are focused on long-term relationships and building their reputation as someone who delivers results. When you do this, sales become effortless. You're not just selling a product or service. You're selling an experience, a transformation, and a solution to a problem. And when you're able to do that, you're on your way to unlimited success. So, as you go forward, remember that mastering sales isn't just about getting better at closing deals. It's about unlocking the full potential of your life. Sales will give you the confidence to take action, the tools to negotiate your worth, and the ability to shape your own future. It will open doors to opportunities you never thought possible, and it will allow you to build the life and career you truly desire. The key to unlimited success is in your hands. Embrace it, master it, and watch how it transforms every aspect of your life. Conclusion. Selling is not just a skill, it's an art, a science, and above all, a mindset. Mastering the ability to sell anything to anyone opens the door to endless opportunities. Whether you're looking to grow a business, advance in your career, or improve your personal life. Every conversation, every interaction, and every pitch is a chance to apply the techniques and principles you've learned in this book. The journey to becoming a master of persuasion and closing deals doesn't end here. It's a lifelong process of continual learning, refinement, and growth. As you go forward, remember that selling is about more than just closing a deal. It's about building relationships, solving problems, and offering value. The most successful salespeople aren't the ones who can talk the fastest or make the most persuasive argument. They're the ones who understand their customers, genuinely care about helping them, and have the ability to create win-win situations. With this mindset, you'll not only be able to sell anything to anyone, but you'll do so in a way that builds trust and fosters long-term success. Your ability to persuade, influence, and close deals will continue to evolve as you apply the techniques and strategies shared in this book. Every interaction is a chance to grow, and with persistence and the right tools, you'll become a sales powerhouse. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel, and soon you'll be closing deals with confidence and ease. Remember, the best salespeople are also the best learners. Stay curious. Keep refining your skills, and always look for ways to improve. The world of sales is constantly changing, and the ability to adapt and innovate will keep you ahead of a curve. Whether you're selling products, services, or yourself, the principles you've learned here will help you thrive in any environment. Now it's time to take action. Start implementing what you've learned. Apply these strategies in real-world situations, and watch your sales success soar. The skills you've gained are powerful tools. Use them wisely, and they'll unlock doors you never thought possible. If you found this book helpful and want to dive even deeper into mastering the art of selling, make sure to like and subscribe to the Millionaire Library YouTube channel for more insights, tips, and strategies. I'm excited to see your journey unfold. And remember, your success in sales starts with your next conversation. Go out there and close the deal.